Hey guys, it's Cassie here with OMG Math. If you're struggling with math, don't wait. Click on that subscribe button. If you like what you see today, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, today we're going to be going over sum and difference trig identities. The first example we're going to do is going to go over cosine. We're going to be using OMG Math to help us solve this one. The first thing we should observe in this problem when it says find the exact value of cosine 15 degrees without a calculator is that we're given cosine and that the angle we're given to find without a calculator is not on our unit circle. So our mission for this problem is going to be to find cosine of 15 degrees without a calculator. How we do this is using our sum and difference identities. So what we're going to do is we're going to find two angles that are on our unit circle that we can either add or subtract to give us 15 degrees. Once we have those two angles, we're going to label them U and V, and we're going to use this formula to help us find what cosine of 15 degrees is. So here, when we look, our question is to find what cosine of 15 degrees is without a calculator. We know from our unit circle that if we take 45 and we subtract 30, that gives us 15 degrees. So we're going to use 45 and 30. There's multiple ones you could use. I'm just using 45 and 30 because they're the smallest. I'm going to make 45 my U and 30 my V. And I'm going to plug it into this formula. So I'm going to get cosine of 45 minus 30 equals cosine of 45 cosine 30. And then if we look here, you see how it's plus or minus here and then minus plus here. So if I'm using subtraction, I follow the one on the bottom as well since it's on the bottom here. So that's actually going to become a plus. And then we're going to do sine 45 sine 30. Then from here, sorry I wrote it so small over here, but from here we can go and we can figure out what sine of 45 is, what sine of 30 is, what cosine of 45 is, and what cosine of 30 is. So we're going to use our unit circle to find those values. Cosine of 45 is right here. That's our x value at 45. Is going to be rad 2 over 2. Our cosine of 30 degrees, right here at 30, our x value is rad 3 over 2. We keep our plus sign in the center. Sine of 45, so sine is our y value at 45. That's also rad 2 over 2. And then sine of 30 degrees, so 30 is right here, that's our y value, it's 1/2. Then we go through and we simplify the numerator. Square root of 2 times square root of 3 is square root of 6. 2 times 2 is 4. Square root of 2 times 1 is square root of 2. 2 times 2 is also 4, which simplifies to rad 6 plus rad 2 over 4. So we are finished. We have found what cosine of 15 degrees would be. Is this in exact form without using a calculator to get a decimal approximation? We're going to do sum and difference trig identities with sine using OMG Math. It says find the exact value of sine of pi 12ths without using a calculator. So the first thing we observe in this problem is that we are given sine and that the angle we're given, pi 12ths, is not on our unit circle. Our mission is going to be to find sine of pi 12ths without using a calculator. Our game plan for this one is to find two angles that add together to give us pi 12ths or subtract to give us pi 12ths, two angles that are on our unit circle. Since we're given pi 12ths, which is a radian measure, I'm going to recommend that we convert to degrees first and then we find those two angle measures. After that, we're going to use this formula. This is a formula when you're given sine. Since we're given sine, we use the sine formula. So the first thing we're going to do is take pi 12ths and convert it from degrees or from radians, to degrees. So we take pi 12ths and we're going to multiply it by 180 over pi. This is the way we get rid of radians. The pi's cancel out. We get 180 over 12, which reduces to 15 degrees. We know from the previous problem that if we have 15 degrees, we can take 45 and subtract 30, or we could do 60 minus 45. I'm going to do this one since we haven't done one like that yet. So I'm going to use this formula. I'm going to do sine of 60 minus 45 equals sine 60 cosine 45. If we see here, the signs are actually the same, so since it's minus on the bottom, it's going to be minus here. Then we're going to get cosine 60 sine 45. And then we use our unit circle to plug in. So sine of 60 is rad 3 over 2. That's our y value at 60 degrees. Cosine of 45, so at 45 our x value is rad 2 over 2 minus cosine at 60, so at 60 degrees cosine is 1/2. Sine of 45 degrees right here is rad 2 over 2. So we get rad 6 over 4 minus rad 2 over 4, which reduces to rad 6 minus rad 2 over 4. So since we have our answer in exact form, we are finished with this problem. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. If you want to get better at math, subscribe to my videos here. If you want more information on math, click on my website link here.